It's not bad actually. I think it's probably the latency shit. Nah, that shit look kinda. Alright. This should be fine. Alright, let's get to this game.
Welcome to the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. Mackey Stadium, home to the Nevada Wolfpack, where we have hit the jackpot responsibly with this matchup. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia,
let's go, squad.
and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Buckeyes offense is on the field for the first time today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well.
That was a bad read.
These defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool.
What the fuck?
A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus
I should have
brand.
just hyped it.
Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. That's caught. It's not.
Oh, you get out. Get out now. Get out now. Don't get caught. Let's go.
Inside. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got a step and just
Hit the
dusted
twine.
the field.
Hit the twine. Hit the
Talk about an
twine.
offense
Hit
finding
the
its
twine.
rhythm early.
So
you're
nice
right.
to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat.
Oh, we.
Makes the
Oh my
grab.
gosh.
Into the end zone for
I
the
can't believe
2,
I
and
got
they
that
push
shit.
lead out to 8. Quick.
Nah, that's actually crazy. That was. Nah, that shit was locked. That shit was locked. Hit him with a scramble drill. Said, fuck it.
Offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect
Damn.
this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Wow.
Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. So Nevada's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Oh, my gosh.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off.
Come on, bro.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Jump for that shit, man. He got behind him.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can... There's a big gainer in the basket.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Stopped in the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, using his quickness, and using his strength to get it to the ground? That is a ball.
Makes the catch. It's Hatchett. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That's reeled in. It's held. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your quick, make it throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Grab behind the line. It's Hatchett. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually
move, nigga. Oh my gosh.
Downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
It is so hard as a defender to have to stop that big fella from catching the corner route, right? He already has great long arms and he can jump. So what do? I mean, you're not trying to create pass interference and a penalty, but that's just a size mismatch, and the offense took advantage.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You can't get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Good right down the boulevard. That'll cut this lead down to 5. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He hurls one deep.
Let's go, good catch.
Side. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
That's a great job getting the 1st down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field, and they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy.
Shit.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around.
Well, Jobo.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about
He's
the
already
yak
130?
ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
Let's go.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Snap it to the back. Got a little space. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on
Let's
that
go.
second down by this defense.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36.
And
And
dropped
it's
it.
incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They'll run the screen. There he goes.
Oh my gosh, get out. Oh, niggas started tiptoeing to the sideline.
Play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive.
If I get that first down.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
I know the defense on third and long there was expecting pass, so they played a big zone coverage, but you've still got to do a better job coming downhill and just making a tackle.
Oh.
He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's not. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field.
You're a little bitch.
But I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. The defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here.
Dime. Let's go.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5.
Got crunch.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line.
That's what you talk about.
Trying to make that rush take on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
I did not want to pick that play.
First play of the period will be a second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Wow.
They'll stop him short of the line to gain. Stopped him just short of the 20 at the 19. It'll be 4th down. Nevada will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone.
Wait, get out. Get out, not. Get out, not. Get out, not. Oh, my gosh, I'm down.
Buckeyes.
You got rocked?
And they take
No,
it in
nigga, it's
for
what it
6
says, yeah.
more points. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin
One play, 50 yards.
Might be getting ready
7
to
seconds.
move them down a notch.
And moving those guys
First play of the
down,
game?
that's a day. That's the day
I don't know what he's gonna be.
about. That's the day where
We just
the
started the
ball's
second
barely
quarter.
touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
On the
Get
move from
crunched.
inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3
Let's go.
drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some
Get a hat on
explosive
a hat.
plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh. Get in there.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it near
Get out.
midfield.
Get out.
Can they
Come on.
catch him? Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
Ooh, let's go. He's fucking talking
Got some
about.
room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go.
Hang out.
They got the points they needed.
How long are we going to take?
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Looking down the middle.
They get put in the wrong person.
That one in there. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm.
Well,
I
trust
can't
you
give
get
them these
pressure.
big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit
passing.
more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down
Give me
the
this.
left side.
Oh, you gotta catch
And it
that.
was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
You gotta catch that.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're
You got
trying
to
through the
show
air, but
me
give this
that.
defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that
Come
time.
on, man.
Being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nevada just needs a few inches here on 3rd down. He'll keep it on
Fuck
the
out of
sneak.
here.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Oh,
It's been
go away.
great execution.
Damn.
They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
Damn, bro.
Incomplete.
There's no way these linemen are getting through like that, nigga. Y'all supposed to be better. Bro's a 3-man rush. What are y'all doing?
To the defense, put the heat on.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Yikes.
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
Damn.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Well, and after that running play, this is now a critical 3rd down here for the offense. You just got an interception. You've got to pay this thing off. You've got to find a way to cap this drive off and score some points. So this 3rd down right here is...
Come on, man.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Using his legs, it's Webb. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The sure hands, it's not.
Or shit not.
His way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Makes the catch. It's Buchanan. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if
Thank you.
double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just
Right
a few
there.
yards to go. Finds his tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Good shit.
Find space on the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They just keep firing.
Nigga, bro, what?
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Bro, what
Couldn't
the
find
fuck?
much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business
Oh,
at the
gosh.
27. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nevada going quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh.
Catch in the middle. It's Hatchet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like you got the first down with the drop.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
That was a bad pass, bro.
And he
Like,
just
are you under
overshot
pressure?
his man and threw.
What's good with you? Like, you're not even under pressure. Like, niggas just throwing bad balls.
Bounds incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. Finds us back in the middle. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on first down.
Come on. Oh
And they
my
dialed up the shot
gosh.
play, but they couldn't make the
Come
connection.
on.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense, playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The pass
I didn't think that they'd be getting pressure on us like this, bro. With a 3-man rush. I should have looked. My reads were on my right. Like 17 open right here.
Seconds left.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. The official says no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer.
My frame is still dropping.
The mountain is still enormous. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno.
The weather.
And there's no
It
more
might be the
fitting
Wi-Fi.
place to begin than with this stud
But that ball speed was
receiver
only
and
around
how
like
he's
15.
dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout.
He dropped it. I'm about to
This
say.
is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
They pass him.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Nigga, bro, I'm saying, bro, why did he stop? I didn't know who was going to run it back. Nigga just stopped to going across the field with him.
Finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Screen. Good
Somehow
shape.
fits it into that traffic. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Wants to throw it.
Thank you. Oh.
That pass is incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Why did my nigga do that?
Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Nestled just inside that right upright.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak,
Ooh.
but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
Nigga, bro, put that out in front, bro.
Forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
On fourth down, looking for the completion.
Good shit.
Tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
He lets one
Come on, don't call a hold, bro.
And they couldn't connect on the deep
They
shot.
call a hold after the ball is about 20 yards down the field.
Which way is this going to go? Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Snap in the shotgun. And the quarterback will take a sack back.
Bro, 75 didn't even block him. What the fuck?
Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
Got his man downfield. Knocked down for the tackle.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Morning tournament.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Oh my gosh, what a catch!
Inside the 15, and he takes it all the way down to...
What a fucking catch. He still got to put that ball out more front. That shit looked like a swatting thing. It did. That's a crazy thing. That shit was swatting to my hands. That nigga making us number 75 look bad. Ooh, 75? Is it right here? Oh yeah. That shit happened a minute ago. That's why I put on normal latency. I really wonder how latency that shit is.
And everything is going right. I mean, off a deflection, you've already scored a bunch of points. You got the lead. Palmer, everything that they've dialed up so far, it seems like it's working just fine.
And you just feel for the defense on that play, too, because obviously they've been making mistakes, and they've given up a lot of big plays, and we've seen missed tackles. Finally, an opportunity maybe to get an interception. Just some ray of hope or something to look back on positively in this game. And again, like you said, David, it just has not been their day today.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Get in there. Let's go bucking in.
RPO, it's complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long. A step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Yeah, that receiver is little. I told y'all. My niggas was 5'6".
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's held.
Big crunch.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires left.
He don't want to play. How you DB can't catch a ball?
But they're lucky to get that one back here.
Come on, bro.
It'll be second down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout.
There's no way you got beat like that.
Here he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Wow.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Under fire.
Let's go. Good shit.
Too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Out of the gun,
let's go.
Run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And
come on, Blanco, talk to me.
Is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And they decide to trot out the kicker.
I just got to say us-75 is bad. Yeah.
Right side.
It's crazy because my boy 5'6" blocking better, man. He 5'6", I'm a 75 blocking better. Come on.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Virginia Tech is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost feels like they were ready the moment they arrived at the stadium.
What time is it? 2:06.
They're up by 32
third quarter?
over Georgia Tech. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And a good job in coverage there as they stop.
It's funny how that's the exact coverage they need to run.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They finally get him stopped, and this
I know that's right.
running back comes up with a nice play.
Over height.
A few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better
That was a
stop this
bad
guy,
block,
'cause he's
number 3.
unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some room.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls it in. It's
He blocking the. Ooh.
he's got some space. Gets enough for the first down.
Of course he gets
not
hurt.
sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. Final play of the quarter coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down.
Let's go.
Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Ohio State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding.
Good shit, good shit.
The strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that. No matter what they do, they're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team
to put on
on the
True
field,
Clock.
and we are ready to get
Looks
this
like they're ready
thing
for work
started.
soon.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but
You know what? Putting the bench in.
on the ground at the 20.
You putting the bench in.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field.
Okay.
You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so
Damn.
important.
I gotta tell the benches in, man. Y'all niggas playing like shit.
Out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got
That was a long-ass
they're just
RPO.
playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long.
Way
Back
before
to
you
pass.
have
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Yeah, just
know
not
you
able to
won't
connect
say
that
it.
time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Quickly to the tight end.
Damn, tackling him through that little ass nigga. What was that?
Any I'm very I'm feeling so dirty.
Nevada will be forced to punt.
See,
They're
let's
up to
go.
a half dozen kicks today.
Blackberry. Don't worry. Why I gotta be this berry? This berry.
And
Wow,
that
the two.
is
This
textbook
berry. Why I gotta be this
instructional
berry?
video. Out of bounds right around
Any
the goal line.
berry.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
Daddy.
Actually, I don't feel
The
this is
offense
this week.
will have to use its first time out of the half.
Right. See. Blackberry. worry.
The Buckeyes are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room.
But I gotta beat this.
Got the first
What happened to
down.
my other
Looking
running
for
back? Did he
more.
get hurt or something
All
after the sim?
down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. They'll give it to him again.
After
Good
the sim,
vision
what
and
sim?
determination.
Me and Kyer sim.
Oh, I thought you meant you talk about sim right here, man. Don't do that, can't do that, can't do that, don't do that.
Multiple weeks. Yes, he got hurt for multiple weeks. Dislocated hip.
Find his way up to the 23. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that
Ahí
big
es
pickup on
Garevaran,
first down.
por iniciar.
You want to change this
Gran
route.
señor, parce.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's got an
Why the
open
fuck
man.
not? And then he supposed to be out.
He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Man down on
Nigga,
the
he
play
supposed to
as
be
the
out. I don't even
officials
know why
take a
he's in the
break to let
game.
him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down.
Yikes.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Makes the grab.
Oh, he fumbled it.
It's a fumble on the play. Oh, and a verse disaster by falling on his own fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Quick release on the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long.
Please tell me why.
From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field.
Dang.
God.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, here comes the Ohio
That
State
song really
offense
be
onto the
smacking.
field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
That
Yeah,
shit
those
was really
mistakes are
fire.
going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next
Oh,
play.
yeah.
Got the first
Good
down
shit.
and more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. The throw to the outside is
Got first down. Let's go.
couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Offense in a bunch formation.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able
Ooh,
to attack the whole
then you're facing
field
to
and
make
get
things
them
hard.
late
It's
in one
crazy.
drive.
Damn.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT.
Give me this.
that big
Thank you. Oh, he got it.
Picked off, and another empty drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He'll start this drive going to the air. He let that thing
Shit hit his
fly
back.
quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment
Good
and try to be
catch.
great right here to end the game.
Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in
My
harm's
shit is
way
lagging
there,
so
but that's
bad,
gonna
bro.
do
The
it.
frame drops
When
is
you know you have a
crazy.
team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself,
We
right?
should
You
have sat
know
up
you're
like,
better.
hey, we're
You know you're going to win the
throwing
football
some
game,
bullshit.
but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every
I think
facet.
he's had 2
I think as a
interceptions.
player, you just love being in such
Freshman,
great
you gotta stop your
rhythm,
run
and
game,
we
man.
saw that right from the
All right, man,
get-go
we
in
out of
this
here.
game.